Hello and welcome again to the Ultimate Racing League. I'm glad you can join me for the penultimate round of the championship coming from Lago Maggiore East. So as it stands, we have 3 drivers who are battling for the top 2 places that are up for grabs, which also brings along promotion. So the top 2 will go up to the league above. But we've got 3 drivers, so this should be a cracking race to look forward to tonight. So without further ado, let's take you to the starting grid for race 1. This is based on qualifying results today. So at the top in pole position, we've got Sleepless Nights. We've got Dean in 2nd, Broady in 3rd, Too Fast for Use in 4th, Lee in 5th, Ginger in 6th, Dan in 7th, Flash in 8th, Pablo in 9th, Angry Man in 10th, and Potsy in 11th. All running racing super softs, apart from Flash, who's going with just the racing softs. So we'll see how they compare during the race. So let's go straight to the race. Lights are on, revs are up. Oh, there's a few false starts there actually. Some drivers that have had false starts there. So anyway, Sleepless Nights and Too Fast for Use got himself up into 2nd, but they both got off to clean starts, whereas some of the others didn't. Some false starts going before the lights changed will give you a penalty and will basically stop you from moving until the penalties disappeared. So some errors there for quite a lot of drivers actually. So Angry Man's got himself up to 3rd because of that. So a lot of the guys from the back have obviously moved themselves up, but the likes of Broady, Dean, Dan and Lee all making that error on the starting grid. But they're fighting at the back here for what, 8th, 6th, 7th and 8th. So Lee looking out around the outside, Broady up the inside. Potsy's having to look up the inside too. Lee just running a little bit wide, but Potsy's going to get there. Can he stay there with Dean closely behind him? And Lee's on the inside now for this next left-hander, so he should get that done. He does. So I think Dean might follow him through, but no, Potsy holds the line, gets himself into 9th. So stays in 9th with Dean in 10th, Dan at the back in 11th in the GTR. So back up front, we've got Sleepless Nights still with Too Fast for Use handing him in 2nd. Now these 2 guys are 2 that are fighting for that top spot for promotion. Sleepless Nights with some terrific performances over the last few rounds, had some good results. In fact, they've had a handful of wins actually, which has boosted him right up to the top of the table. And as I say, he's one of the 3, the other one being Dean, who are fighting for that top 2 positions. So this being, we've got 3 races for you tonight, 3 15-minute races, so a lot of points up for grabs. It could be wrapped up tonight, to be fair, but with one more round to go, it's all to play for now. So anyway, Sleepless Nights and Too Fast for Use comfortably in front now, pulling away from Angry Man. Flash in 4th. Flash, a new member for this round. WRX right up the back of Angry Man now in the Lexus. Flash having a look, will he get there? I think he does. He's fast through these S's. No, Angry Man gets it back, gets back into 3rd, so great driving there. A little bit wide by Angry Man, a little nudge, no problem though. Flash gets through though, so Flash into 3rd. Angry Man won't give up as they head down to this fast right-hander. This is hard on the brake down here, but a good passing place for passing. No, not quite. So Angry Man stays in 4th. Broady right behind him in 5th, so Broady coming up into 5th now. Ginger in 6th, closely followed by Pablo, and then followed by Lee. So 3 Subarus in the picture there. All runs a little bit wide. Pablo holds it well though. Gathers it up and continues. So still in 7th, Lee in 8th. And we've got Dean in 9th. Dean, as I said, is one of the other contenders, but back here made that error on the start, so it's not going to help his cause in terms of points. But Can he get himself up? Still plenty of time, of course, in this race, but can he get himself back up into some better positions for better points? We will have to wait and see. So Dean has made a place. He's got ahead of Potsy, I believe. Yeah, he has. So Dean down in 10th. Potsy's dropped back down to 11th. He won't give up though, Potsy, since he will try and cling on to the Maggiore GTRs. So go through the S's there. Back to the front, Sleepless Nights is actually pulling out a bit of a gap now on Too Fast for Use. So the gap now is increasing. So Sleepless Nights, sorry, on this magnificent roll at the moment, this run of wins that he's had, got himself in another great position, obviously coming off a pole position anyway. He got off the lights nicely and cleanly. So he's in a good run here that if he can get another win here, well, it's really going to help his cause. Remember, he started quite late in the championship, but because of the consistency and the results that he's had recently, it boosted his chances of promotion with the points that he's gathered up. So Too Fast for You still in second. The healthy gap now back to Flash. He's now being hunted down by Brody. Brody's got himself into 4th. So Angry Man's gone back to 5th now, but Brody hunting down Flash. We'll stay with this. Oh, a bit of a drift for Brody. But still looks like he's got a bit of pace on that car, and he's certainly got up the back of Flash here. So can he get Flash along here through the S's? Not close enough at the moment, but might get him if he can get a good run out of here. He might get him up onto the right-hander here, the tight right-hander, on hard on the brakes at the top of the hill. In this next section now. I don't think he's close enough though. He's not close enough, it doesn't look like it. But up here is a good passing place. Well, he's having a look, but no, not quite. But weren't far enough up to be able to get that one off, but still sticks right behind Flash. So we will stay with this for the second, because at the end of this you got the left-hander again. Good passing place. Gets himself up the inside though. Brody does get there to 3rd. Yeah, good pass that from Brody. So Brody up into 3rd now. Can he chase down the leaders now? Can he even hang on to 3rd is the question. This Flash is not giving up at all. Why should he? Or Flash going over the curbs there. Not sure if that's going to be a penalty or not. Depends what the game thinks. Like a lot of the wheels over there, but I think you can actually get away with it on this particular circuit. Yeah, he's got away with that one, but he's looking at every which way to try and get past Brody at the moment, but Brody remains in 3rd. Flash sticks behind him in 4th. Angry Man in 5th, with Ginger behind him in 6th. Ginger looks like he could be catching Angry Man. And then behind him is Lee, so Lee in 7th, but let's go back to Ginger and see if he's got the pace to catch Angry Man here. Looks like he's got a bit of pace in there, Ginger. But can he get him up here on the brakes for this right-hander? He does look for it, Ginger, now. Is he going to be on the brakes? He does have a look. Not sure. Yeah, it's clean. It's clean. He got around there fine. So Ginger, he does get himself... Well, I was going to say he does get himself into 5th, but actually he still remains in 6th, so there's a lot of pace in that Lexus too. So Angry Man still in 5th. So Ginger will have another look down here for this next left-hander. Oh, steady, steady. Yeah, that's okay. Angry Man held on well there. Ginger just thought twice about that. Was going to go for it, but then thought, no, best not. Let's just put the brakes on a little bit harder. So Ginger still hounding Angry Man. So down this straight section now. The sweeping right-hander at the end. Lee's interested in this too, so Lee and Dean, we're all having a look at this now. Got 4 cars in the mix here, looking for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all battling for those positions. Ginger having a look around the outside, it won't work there, but can he get himself? No. I say, can he get himself up the inside for the next one, but he can't. Angry Man really holding his own here. Good to see Angry Man out there, showing some real pace actually. Can he hold off? He's got 3 cars bearing down on him. Now this is going to be fun up here to the right-hander. Let's see what happens. Ginger will have another look for sure. Flash of the lights from Ginger. Goes a little bit wide, so crisscross from Angry Man, remains in 5th. Good move from Angry Man. A bit harder, a little bit too fast for Ginger, so Dean takes advantage as well, gets himself into 6th. So Dean's pushed himself up to 6th now. Ginger in 7th lead, following it up in 8th. Can Dean hold on to 6th? He can. Remember, Dean, he needs as many points as he can with the other 2 stretching out in front. He really does need to bag some points in this race. And while these 3 are fighting, Angry Man's clearing off. So he might have held off the attacks from the other 3 behind him. So Brody attacking, so it's still Flash in 3rd, Brody in 4th. Brody having a look down the inside, gets himself into 3rd. Yeah, good move from Brody. Good clean move. See what's happening up front quickly. Yeah, if anything, yeah, absolutely, it's nice, really pulling out a lovely gap here now on Too Fast for You. Yeah, it's nice lead there already from Sleepless Nights. So, what with 5-6 minutes left of this race, he could be bagging himself another maximum points here. So Too Fast for You in 2nd, over the line now. Brody and Flash still fighting it out, 3rd and 4th place, but Brody still in 3rd, so still in that podium position for Brody. Flash is a little bit too far back here unless he really has a lunge down the inside. No, that's fine down there, so Flash in 4th. Dean's now into 5th, so Dean has caught Angry Man and got past him, so Dean is picking up some points now. Might be a bit too late to get himself up to the top 2 or into the top 3, but nevertheless he'll get himself a few points if he can stay here now. Been a good race actually so far, some good clean moves. It's a good track, I like this track myself personally. Good fast sweeping moves at corners, and yeah, it's a real good track I think anyway. Angry Man in 6th. Ginger still flashing his lights in 7th. Pulling back a little bit now from Angry Man, and Lee in 8th still. Can't quite catch Ginger. Dan in 9th. So Dan up a couple of spots into 9th for Dan. Potsy in 10th. So Potsy up into 10th now, with Pablo dropping back down to 11th. So not too sure what happened to Pablo. He was up there, up the front. Perhaps he got a nosebleed or something and thought, oh my God, so he had to get back to the back. But he's a good little racer, is Pablo. But again, I think just needs to get some consistency into his racing and cut out some of the errors maybe, and you know, he'll be up there fighting for sure soon, I would think. Back at the front, Sleepless Nights. Yeah, with a huge, yeah, he's got a huge gap now, huge lead. So, barring any big mistakes, he's got this one. So maximum points again for the Sleepless Nights, it would seem. Brody in 3rd, he's pulled away from Flash now. So perhaps Flash has done all he can to try and get Brody, and it just hasn't worked. So Brody comfortably in 3rd at the moment. Well, I say comfortably, I wouldn't say it was comfortable, but it's a big enough gap. If he can hit everything clean and get his apexes and not make any mistakes, he should get a 3rd place here, should Brody. So Dean still in 5th, it's sort of Ginger in 6th, Angry Man in 7th now. This is the battle, this is where the battle is between 6th, 7th and 8th, because Lee's having a look at Angry Man with a small penalty, which he will get rid of. Was that a little nudge? Not too sure, I think he just ran wide, so he's got himself back into 8th, Lee gets himself into 7th. Ginger's clearing off a little bit, but I don't think he's going to get any better than 6th in this particular race, Ginger. So Lee into 7th, Angry Man, yeah, loses that penalty, so well done for doing that. Remains right on the back of Lee though, so Angry Man's not giving up on 7th. Looks like got some pace in that Lexus. He's up the side of him, in fact he gets into 7th already before he even get to the left-hander. So yeah, good move. Nice clean move that from Angry Man. Gets himself back into 7th. So Lee into 8th, Dan in 9th, Potsy 10th, Pablo in 11th. Let's go back up to the Lee and Angry Man battle. This looks like the closest one on track at the moment. We'll stick with this for a little while. The race has settled a little bit now. Everyone's settled into their positions, and nothing's much going to change now with what, 2 or 3 minutes left. But Lee certainly hasn't finished. He's certainly going to carry on looking at Angry Man, see if he can get himself into 7th place. It's getting a little bit wide for Angry Man, but that's fine. Don't be going out there too far, too many times. Hard on the brakes with this next right-hander. Lee will have a look, but no, thought about it, but not far enough up, so remains in 8th. Lee. So come over for another lap over the start and finish line. Ginger in 6th. Angry Man in 7th, Lee in 8th. The front then, Sleepless Nights. Really got a grip to this as they're heading onto the final lap now. They've really got the grips of this car. Looks so composed and comfortable in it at the moment. Over these last few rounds, as I say, has bagged a lot of points. He's got himself fighting up there. Can he be promoted? We will see. Stay with us on this channel for the coming rounds and we will find out. So over the line comes Sleepless Nights, a superb victory again. So well done to Sleepless Nights. Too Fast for Use with another good load of points for him as well in 2nd. Well done Sleepless Nights. Broady rounding it up in 3rd. So Broady in 3rd. So he did get on the podium. Flash now being hounded by Dean, but I think Flash is going to get there. So Flash in 4th, Dean in 5th. Got Angry Man, Lee and Ginger will find it out, but Angry Man's going to hold on for 6th. Well played for Angry Man. 6th place for him. Lee 7th, Ginger in 8th with the penalty he had to get rid of. Dan coming in 9th. Potsy in 10th. Pablo rounding it off in 11th. What a great race that was. We've got race 2 coming up shortly. Join us then again, please.